What's up, everybody? It's the Welcome to the Show 10-minute quick hit. That's what I'm going to call it, CT, the 10-minute quick hit.
Nice.
Where every night, except for Monday nights, where we stream a full episode, we're going to give you as much as we can in 10 minutes or less. Well, 10 minutes, because we're never going to go less. Let's be real here.
Yeah, man, honestly. I could talk a lot. You could talk a lot.
So 10 minutes, sports stories only, mainly the biggest headlines in sports, and we're going to give you our takes in 10 minutes, and that's it. So, CT, should I start the clock? Are you ready for this?
Yes.
All right. Hit me with the first story.
Marcus Stroman wants to fight the NASCAR driver that we mentioned in our episode yesterday. I forgot his name already.
Kyle Larson.
Kyle Larson. He wants to challenge him to a UFC fight style main event. Stroman versus, what was the guy's name?
Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson.
Yeah. Anything you want to say on that, or should we get to the next story?
Why don't we breeze through the headlines, and then we'll save some time at the end to give our takes on those.
All right. Manfred and senior staff to take pay cuts, I guess, in order to pay MLB employees.
Good.
Man, I honestly forgot the other headlines that we were supposed to say.
Hank Steinbrenner, co-owner of the New York Yankees.
Yes.
Has passed away at the age of 68, I think.
I thought it was 63.
That's better. All right. One of those.
Yeah, RIP. It's Greg Maddox's birthday.
Yes.
And MLB.com or MLB released the top third basemen of all time, and we're gonna talk about those results. So, do you want to just get into to all the guys, or?
Let's do it. Is that the first thing you want to talk about, or you want to do the Marcus Stroman?
Well, do you want me to run through the whole list of third basemen and then you stop me where you disagree?
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. AL East, Blue Jays, Josh Donaldson.
Agree.
All right, Orioles, Brooks Robinson.
Agree.
Rays, Evan Longoria. Agree.
Yes.
Red Sox, Wade Boggs. Agree.
Yes.
Yankees, Alex Rodriguez.
Here it is. Woo! Oh.
Love that guy. Indians, Al Rosen.
Don't know who he is, but sure.
Me neither. Royals, George Brett. I
Absolutely.
agree as well. Tigers, George Kell. Good old Kell.
Oh, Kell.
Yeah, Twins, Gary Gaetti.
Gaetti. Great baseball name, Gary Gaetti.
Gary Gaetti hits one deep to that.
Yeah.
White Sox, Robin Ventura.
The old movie.
Angels, Troy Gloss.
I remember him.
Nice. Astros, Alex Bregman.
Yeah.
We got the Athletics, Sal Bando. The Mariners, Kyle Seager. Really? Kyle Seager?
Yeah, I think
Wasn't Edgar Martinez considered I mean, he's a DH.
For a moment, but he kept getting hurt, so he was primarily a DH.
That's whatever.
Kyle Seager's a beast, man.
He is, but whatever. Rangers, Adrian Beltre.
Absolutely. Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Braves, Chipper Jones, without a doubt. Marlins, Mike Lowell. I agree, kind of, because he was a beast with the Marlins. Mets, David Wright. Agree.
Mm-hmm.
Nationals, Ryan Zimmerman. I guess. Who was also a beast, but...
Anthony Rendon?
I guess he didn't do it long enough. Phillies, Mike Schmidt, probably the greatest third baseman of all time. Brewers, Paul Molitor. Cardinals, Ken Boyer. Yeah, Paul Molitor, definitely. Cardinals, Ken Boyer. Cubs, Ron Santo. I'm not really sure who that is. Pirates, Pie Traynor from the 1920s. Wow.
Great name, man.
Reds, Pete Rose.
See, so maybe I'm stupid here, but I always thought Pete Rose was like a middle infielder.
Yeah, I always thought it was a second baseman, so
outfielder, first baseman, third baseman. Wow. Nowhere near the middle infield.
There are a lot of MLB baseball teams, man. I scrolled back up to see if I started like at the top.
No. Keep going.
D-backs, Matt Williams. Yeah. Nice. Dodgers, Ron Say.
Sure.
Whatever. Giants, Matt Williams. Ooh, 2 Matt Williams on the list, but from different decades. Padres, Ken Caminiti. All right. And Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Can't disagree with that one.
So you have Matt Williams as the only player to appear twice on the list. with the
But
D-backs and with the Giants. It is the same Matt Williams, I believe.
okay.
Um, I have qualms. I have beef with this list, CT. I have beef with Alex Bregman being considered the greatest Houston Astros third baseman in history. I think it's too soon, man. How many seasons are he's not even qualified to be a free agent and test the market yet. That's how little he's played in the bigs. And I'm not taking anything away from him. MVP last year, all that stuff. Great player when you hear the banging. But we don't know what he's going to be like the rest of the way. Thanks for the acknowledgement there. I
Yeah.
do think that another player should have been acknowledged twice on this list. Ken Caminiti's acknowledged as the Padres third baseman, even though he only played there for 3 seasons. He played way longer with the Houston Astros. He should have been considered the Houston Astros' greatest third baseman of all time until Alex Bregman exceeds whatever Caminiti did. Just my opinion, though.
No, I totally agree. Interesting about this list. Now that we're talking about players that like moved over, played for different teams and stuff like that, do you think A-Rod would be considered Seattle's greatest shortstop and Texas? Even though, I mean, they have Alex Bregman on the list. Why not include him as Texas? He won an MVP with Texas.
Yeah, he was in Texas from he won two. Did he win two MVPs with Texas?
No, just one.
Okay. He was in there 2001, 2002, 2003, 3 years with the Rangers. I guess if you're gonna put Bregman in with that short of a time span, you have to put A-Rod in.
Yep. And
Who else?
I
But
they
who else is Elvis Andrews? Is a shortstop with the Rangers, right?
yeah, but he's nice. Who's the A-Rod though?
Nah, man. Nah, dog.
This isn't the first list that I've seen. I've seen multiple lists already. I think they already did first basements.
Yeah.
They might have done so. We missed the boat on those, but we gave you third basements. I think we should move on. What do
All
you
right.
think?
Okay, so the other thing we wanted to talk about is Marcus Stroman challenging Kyle Larson of NASCAR to a UFC fight. Who do you think would win that fight?
I'm gonna give it to Marcus Stroman because I have no idea who this NASCAR driver is, and the NASCAR driver sits. So people want to talk shit about baseball players not being athletic. I'm pretty sure NASCAR drivers are less athletic than that. But who do you think will win, by the way?
Well, Marcus Stroman too. He just has to do that pitching motion and slap him in the face with it.
In the form of a punch? Yeah. Uh, Now Marcus Stroman sent a tweet. So the tweet, I'm gonna read the tweet. It says he should never be allowed to race again in NASCAR. Said that derogatory words so nonchalantly. Your apology doesn't matter. Post career, I'll fight this man in a UFC event for charity. He needs his ass beat. Would love to hear him say that word in the octagon.
Mm.
Now, I think this guy's a piece of shit, Kyle Larson. I don't know him personally, so it's just based off of one word he said. But never allowed to race in the NASCAR. What is it called? The NASCAR League, or is the
Just
word?
NASCAR, I guess. Oh.
He should never be allowed to race in NASCAR. I'm not sure I agree with that. I mean, the guy's a dick. I think now he's exposed, but I don't think his career should be banished. Like he should be banned from NASCAR. I don't think anybody should be. I don't think anybody should be banned from anything for something that they said.
I think he's lost sponsors already, and
Yeah,
that's gonna harm him enough.
yeah,
It is at the end of the day, it's a free country. It's a disgusting thing what he said. I don't think what he said was appropriate to me. He probably is a piece of shit. I think you don't just blurt out the N word, one time by
for no
mistake. That's
reason.
something
Yeah, for
that's
no
a part
reason.
of his vocabulary. He probably says it all the time. Let's be real. But at the same time, I would let the play do the talking and the sponsors do the talking, and I'm pretty sure they're
Period.
gonna keep dropping him, and he's not gonna make any money. Fuck him.
Seriously, like I think you said it perfectly. Not even gonna add anything to it. We don't have too much time. Thanks.
Thank you. And as far as Hank Steinbrenner passing away, Hank Steinbrenner was co-owner of the Yankees alongside Hal Steinbrenner. They were George Steinbrenner, the boss's kids. Let's go Yankees. I remember when George Steinbrenner passed away, Hank Steinbrenner played more the role that Hal Steinbrenner's playing now for the Yankees. He was more the vocal person, the front man. He always had the front pages of the New York Post, Daily News, because he was a lot like George. He would say whatever was on his mind, ultra competitive, talked a lot of shit, but sometimes he'd put his foot in his mouth. So eventually, the ownership team moved him aside, kept him as co-owner, but Hal Steinbrenner became more the front man. So yeah, a lot of people across the world of baseball are sending their condolences. I know CC Sabathia, saw a post from him sending his condolences. Michael K on the Michael K show earlier today said some words about Hank Steinbrenner, but as a Yankees fan, R.I.P. Hank Steinbrenner.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 30 seconds left.
Wow, really?
There was something I wanted to talk about, but I feel like
The MLB's test with the Corona
yes. So
testing.
I don't fully
Fuck it,
understand it.
go over the 10 minutes, man.
No,
Go
man,
over
we
the 10
can't do
minutes.
that. We can't break the rules.
Just a little bit. Just give them a little bit.
So MLB's conducting are part of a test where they're going to use their employees, their concession stands workers. I guess some players are going to be a part of it. People across the MLB where they're going to do some testing so that they can see the rate. Time's up. Damn it. So they can see the rate of how the virus spreads, and what was some other things that I'm missing here?
It's help
They're
help
testing
them.
their antibodies, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. So
Yeah.
we went over.
It's all right, man. It's all right. So just you don't agree with it, or you just don't understand it.
No, I don't fully understand it. I was reading it real quick as the kids are taking a bath. Before I am a father, I just came from giving them a bath, wiping some asses.
It's your fault that you're a father, but it's not your fault that
they can't wipe their own ass.
Yeah, it's your fault that you're a father, though. You did that.
Yeah, that's such a good point.
How about this? How about this, man? You brought it up. We'll talk about it tomorrow. First thing at the beginning of the show, at the beginning of the segment, and it'll give us more time to go over the details.
You're right.
Maybe we'll have some more details tomorrow.
You're right.
But for now, we are signing off, and see you tomorrow.
Yep. Follow us at WT The Show on Instagram and Twitter. Go to WTTSpod.com. Follow me at Manigo3 on the IG and Twitter. Follow CT Raher at Hova Mojo on Twitter. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.